Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Roll for Frog with Uni, your Marshmaster, and us, the Hoppy Heroes. Listen, it's past 9:30. I know you're looking at my clock and you're thinking it's past 7, it's almost 7, but it's 100% not because my clock has had dead batteries for 2 weeks at this point.
Oh
And
no.
and no,
Change them.
the craziest thing is, so
Change the batteries.
listen, I was relying on the clock in my bathroom, and now those batteries are also dead within like a
But
week
you
of each other. How did that happen? I don't know, but I need to replace them, and I'm too lazy, so I might do it during the session. But it is already 9:30. We're all tired, but we still want to play just a little bit of D&D. So we're gonna have a short little episode, and Uni especially is very tired, but we do want Uni to DM because we want to oops all moms again.
Yeah,
So
it's
we're
okay.
back. We're back with Oops All Moms. And I think last we left off, we were trying to not get caught in the hallway of the Lirandar Spire in Stormhome. And apparently we misunderstood the quest. Because for some reason I was so certain that there was something shady going on with specifically the mail. But apparently it's just increased security Y. So it's increased security Y, which should be more doable, maybe. Anyway,
Well, find out.
take it away.
Alright. So before we stopped, I believe Inaza went to look over the maps of the um air ventilation system. Do you still want to do that, even with this new knowledge of the fact that you do not have to get into the mailroom if you do not want to?
I think that changes a lot actually.
Yeah.
Because we do not need to get there at any cost to see what is inside the mail, because I think that was our plan, to read through the mail and find suspicious things. Which is very morally questionable, but still.
100%. That was my plan, but I misunderstood
Yes.
the quest.
Uh, there was so much talking about knowledge. Um, so I guess that now we just have to test the security system. So it's kind of the opposite of sneaking in without being noticed.
Well, he wants to let you figure out why it is, not so much as the security system itself. It's more of the why, what's going on, because he cannot get the information themselves right now, because usually he would do that through the mail, but the security has been,
More like what happened where that the security had to be upgraded.
yeah.
I mean, what is House Kenneth doing here?
That is a great question.
Did the,
Whenever
Le-
house can.
did the Leondars pick a side? Hmm.
I mean, everyone is picking every side. I don't know if you have been in war for a long time, but that's sort of whoever pays the most, right? I don't think the Kenneths have a side either. Do you know some? Do you want to say something?
Oh no. I'm just intrigued by why they did it.
Why they did what?
Well, up their security.
But that's the whole point. That's why
Yeah,
we're here.
but
We're
it's intriguing.
yes.
I mean, you can't tell me that you're not a little interested in why.
Oh, of course. But after what just happened in the hallway, we can't go snooping around now.
We three can't. Somebody here still can.
Sure, so we want to risk this high stakes, high information mission on one lady who we do not know? No
Of
offense,
course
of
not.
course, Naza.
Sure.
Well, what is our plan? What do we even want to do here?
Well, why is there this upped security? Can I turn to what's her face? Cecile or something? What was her name?
Great question.
I say
I
Cecile!
tell you. Yeah, sure. Yes. Yeah.
How long have these security cards been on a more tight watch?
Well, the security cards we have had on SiteWatch since forever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. They get you everywhere in the building. I mean,
Yes, but there's something going on. Surely you've noticed.
Well, yes, like I said, there's something with, and you've already noticed yourself as well that the cadet has been walking around doing stuff. But as I said, I have not taken um proactive measurements because well, the reason that I was placed here is because I am not great at that, but I'm great at paperwork. So
Mm-hmm. So, do you know where these caniths are meeting mostly?
um I see them going down and across the hall mainly when I come in for work. They sometimes come up from downstairs and sometimes they are in the office as well.
All right. Are our clearance badges enough to get us into that area?
Downstairs.
Wherever you just described?
Um I mean yes, but the difference with the basement I believe is that everyone needs to have one due to I believe spell measurements that have been placed.
What do you mean everyone
Because
needs to have one? A card, you mean?
yes,
Oh.
So are you detecting spells or are they detecting when you cast a spell?
no, they detect when you do not have. From what I've been told with their measurements, that they detect when you do not have a badge.
Oh, so it's supposed to protect from casting the spell inside the building.
No,
No, it's like a bouncer spell. You're not allowed entry in there
Oh,
if
this
you
way
don't
around.
have the
Right,
badge.
right, right.
yes,
Hmm.
sorry, lady. Your sheriff.
Yeah,
I
that's
was.
alright. It's a confusing new technology. So
Hmm.
the way I see it, we have two ways. One being really difficult, the other being very damp. We can either try to get through the securities to get the exact understanding of them and the levels that they are on and the working and so on and so forth, or we can try to get to someone in charge and ask them about it. The problem with that is, however, we have no credential whatsoever to be asking those questions and receiving answers.
Yes, I have my coworkers in the 12, but if Lyran is up to something shady, surely they're involved.
That's first of all. Second of all, I don't think that their internal security system, their own tower, is up for any discussion outside of the Lurendar facility systems. So I don't
Listen,
see how
if
any
the
of us
houses
would
are
have any
aligning
business.
on something mysterious, it is my business, and they know this.
Well, it doesn't have to be official business for all of them to be informed.
Non-official.
Neither they might be willing to let
Lady
you in on that
Ursher,
information.
non-official business within the dragon-marked houses? I don't know her.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what could be happening in here. As far as regular people are concerned, this is just to increase their security, so no one is going to question anything.
Well, Lady Fjarlon, would you like to try your card switcheroo technique again, or are you all done playing?
Well, we can try it again, but if it would fail this time, I mean, we don't get off that easily this time, I believe.
If we fail this time, I think you should be staking the good name of your house on it.
Well, why don't you try to grab it, and I'll scold you if you fail.
Because I cannot go invisible.
Ah, yes, that is an interesting thing. Because I don't think I
How
can't
about we try to
again
snatch it
as
from
well.
another target rather than the one that is already suspicious of us?
Good Lady Inaza, what do you suggest?
Finding someone else with the badge so that we don't have to lurk around the same people to match until they get suspicious.
I'm gonna be honest. Our options are few, given that the whole incident we
Mhm.
had a moment ago. Um, However, maybe no.
Oh.
No, I think animal snatching it is not a good idea. It's it's common in my parts, however. Yeah, not here.
I see. It's common for you to have animals in your parts?
Snatching things, yes.
Holding on. Alright. I have an idea how we could at least get one more. I can simply leave mine here, exit the building, return in about 15 minutes, and... Oh no, I forgot my key card. Please, do you have a new one for me?
But that is just a visitor pass. It doesn't give us the access that we actually need.
Oh, it gives me the access I need. That's what Cecile said. We just
It-
each need one.
Yeah, it allows
That
us
is
to
true.
go at least to that location.
That does help us in case we need to separate into two groups.
Do you want to pull some diplomatic immunity, Lady Ursher?
I could try that, but it believe would only work for myself.
Then we have
Maybe.
3. Then Lady Fierlan only needs to steal 1.
That is a good one.
I just love the idea of like how's Medani and how's Fjarlan not really jiving because it's like the information sneakies and the assassins, right? So it's like we get information. Are we killing them? No, we're just listening to their conversation, but we could kill them. Just hear me out.
Yeah.
That's just like their thing is like they're both sneaky, but they're on the opposite sides of like,
The sneak spectrum.
yep. So that's why she's always saying it's sort of like backhanded, like, and you could just steal one because that's what your house tells.
I mean, you don't have to stay. You don't have to sneak if you kill them.
Mhm. Yeah. And like
So I guess the idea that is that both of us leave the building and re-enter again, trying to get our separate badges.
But that's what I'm gonna do because we currently as a group have 1 badge.
Yes. How are you sure that I'm going to get one for a diplomatic pass?
You are a diplomat.
But do they give out badges or just tour guides?
This is what I think my son would call a fuck around and find out.
That's an interesting expression.
It is. I don't like it when
Kind
he
of.
uses this language, but it does make sense.
Kind of
I like
feels
it.
like it's no planning and just doing whatever you want. It's not that subtle.
I like it.
I'm aware. I have tried
It's not like
to
planning
raise
gets
him.
us anywhere at this point, so we might as well try that.
I have a plan.
Part of it, yeah. Okay, so I think we should leave.
Oh, we're
Re-enter.
all leaving.
Well, everybody has to leave that we're with you. That is true.
Is that true? You're working for me. You're staying here. I'm gonna
You're
go
staying
grab
here.
some coffee or something.
That is true. That is true. All right, I'm gonna try to convince the lady that I was not with you and that I need my own very separate pass.
Sure.
But for that, I need to leave the building.
You got
So,
it.
was there any back exit? I do not think so.
You have the maps currently open. There are some um exits that are not very used commonly in the other towers that are connected with the bridges. So if you were to use one of those, that's still a possibility.
I'm
Sure.
going to do that.
All right, then I'm
I
gonna
don't
go.
want to be too seen at the front desk.
And I am specifically gonna walk out by the front desk because I want them to be like, oh, she already left, and then I come back 15 minutes later. I'm like, oh, I just left and I forgot the key card, and can I have a new one and just buzz me in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, my assistant she needed it to like get some coffee or something, and now I don't have a key card anymore. It's like, That's my tactic anyway. But it's
Yeah.
she's gonna wait outside for 15 minutes, probably walk down the street, get like a wrap with some salmon in it or something, just sort of have lunch, and then we'll go back in.
Right. So, Ingoria is going through some other tower. I would like for her to roll a d4, and Lady Midani is going through the front entrance, and the other two are staying there.
Oh, can I say
Wait,
one
who's
more
rolling
thing
a d4?
before we split? I'll say to Ingoria like, what we could do is you're having a diplomatic mission in my office, so that they understand why we would all go to the same location. Just saying.
Yeah, that is true.
Because it's neutral ground, and we have an office here. Excellent. And then we
Yes, a
split.
d4. Yeah.
Who was supposed to roll the
You.
d4?
You.
Was it me? Okay,
You.
sorry. Yeah.
3. Yeah, you just pass by some uh Leondar help elves having lunch on the level that you're walking on. Nothing too much. You get out safely.
Do all of them have badges?
They seem to all have. Make a perception check actually.
Ooh. Steal one. Steal one. Persuade one to just give it to you. Just like, oh, my
Yeah.
good boys. Nice.
Yeah, you see that some of them have them within the jackets that they're like peeking out a bit. Some of them have them on the buckle of their like the um canteen loop, like on pants, those things.
Do
And
I
others they're just like in the
see
pocket.
if they are any different from what we are given or the ones that we were trying to steal? Or are they just the same
Yes,
exact?
these have their identification on it. The one that was given to Avelia was a visitor's pass.
Right. So those are personal names and stuff.
Yes.
Are there photos on them?
Yes.
If I were to cast the polymorph spell.
No.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna just continue with the plan.
Alright. Yeah, you get out. There's no issue there.
And I go back to the main entrance.
I first go back in.
Re-entering.
Walk up to the desk.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Yes.
Is everything alright?
No, I just went to get lunch and I forgot the card. Can I have a new card?
Um. Let me check with Chivas. Hold on. Okay, like the house doctors around.
Oh, you don't need to trouble them. If you could just give me a new card, I'll just make sure to return both when we're done. I have an important woman meeting with me. I really do not want to mess with her. She's coming here from Cyre, and you have to understand it's very important, and I really want to make sure that I'm in my office before she gets here. So when she's going to be arriving, make sure you are very polite to her and provide her with a guest card, and don't look her in the eyes too much, because I've heard she can be a bit nasty. So I really would prefer if you could just give me the card so that I can be in my office before she gets here.
Um.
Can I please make a deception check?
No.
Why?
I'm gonna make you roll description.
What am I rolling?
Persuasion.
Why? It's a lie. Everything I said is a lie.
Yeah, but most of it is just trying to convince her
Which is
to give you a card.
which is deceiving.
But you're not.
Telling the truth. Correct.
No, but you're not being very. In my opinion, you're not being very deceptive about it, except for the part about Ingoria, which is not part of this.
Oh, but
I want you to give me a card.
the part of I want you to give me a card is I forgot my card. Can you please give me a new one? Which is not true.
But you do want a new one. I would like you to roll persuasion, please.
But it's
Because that's how I see it. Yes, just a moment because I'm technically I don't think I'm allowed to give two on a day to one person. But I'll make sure that is done. Hold on. And
Okay,
she
hurry up,
like
chop chop.
walks. Yeah, she walks off.
Is
You
there
stand
no
there for
one at
like
this desk right now?
no, there's still like um an older half elf just on the corner. It's like a round desk.
Sure, so faced away from me.
Um just like if you're here, she's like there. So she's like maybe like not really perceiving you, but if you fuck up enough, then the glimpse of like a corner of her eye, you could definitely be caught. But
Sure.
yeah.
Um.
There's also still a little girl behind you, by the way.
I wonder who that is. Can I? Is this other person who's still at the desk
Okay.
faced away from where the cards are kept?
Yes.
And are the cards kept open in like a basket? Can you remind me what the
No, they
scenario
are
is?
in drawers. They're in like this cylindrical cupboard thing that is high, really pretty high up, and it's like drawers that they open.
All right. I'm just gonna quietly summon Robert on top of this cabinet thing. He's just
All
there.
right. Yeah.
And then just try to like with his little beak, he's gonna try and open the topmost one. Just slightly. He's not
Um.
pulling it all the way open, right? Just sort of try and get like one of the cards out.
Make a strength check for the
For
bird.
Robert, my son, you're gonna make him make a strength check?
Yes, because the bird needs to do some heavy lifting there.
4.
Um. I would say he gets it open and then it slides back in because it's one of those automatic things at the end of it, but it just opens a little bit and it just goes
He's
back.
gonna keep trying quietly.
Yeah, it keeps happening like over and over.
Hmm.
Unless you want to make another strength check for the bird.
Of course, my son. He gets stuck in the drawer. I unsummon him. I will use the telepathic link with Ingoria and say, you need to wait outside a little bit longer, because for some reason this girl's taking fucking forever. And I had such a deceptive argument, but somehow I don't feel like she really understood my message.
I'm going to take this time to take a walk around to maybe look out for the guards or other system, or is there anything in here that could be a part of the security system?
The investigation check.
I'm just gonna sit down next to this girl.
Nice.
Yeah, you see what like the normal things there are the doors can be closed with like a lock. There may be some security walking, doing the rounds. Nothing too offhanded for you.
The doors can be closed. That's actually a useful feature of the doors. They're doing a good job here.
That's how
Oh,
doors
those are
work.
pretty
Yes.
flowers. And she's gonna stop to sniff some
Yeah,
flowers.
I would say after 10 minutes, the girl comes back with someone from House Sippus, and she looks a little white in the face as she just sits down, and someone from House Sippus comes over to you
I mean,
with
so I've been sitting next to this girl for 10 minutes.
yeah.
What's she doing?
She's just sitting there. She's like has this bag on her shoulder, on her like lap, and not really doing anything.
Don't you have to be in school?
I would, but I can't.
Because
You see, this thing blew up, which is not my fault, but it did blow up. It's not my fault
So why are you in this tower?
because well they well I asked them to get my dad, but he's busy, so I'm waiting, and I've been waiting.
Hmm.
Since and what time is it?
I have no idea. I have also been waiting for a very long time. This is really unprofessional. Things always go like this here.
Yeah.
I should talk to Alexander about that.
If you do that, just then I'm down here because he's taking really long, and she just sunks her head down.
You're Alexander's kid.
Yes.
I see. She doesn't know how to respond because she's
No.
like, yeah, no, he's always at work. Makes sense that she's sort of
Yeah.
like this. Yeah. Hmm. Let's say we go pay your dad a visit. How would you get to his office?
Um. I would.
Do you have a card?
No, they don't give me cards.
Why
Last
not?
time, well, last time I kind of listened into this meeting and they didn't like that.
I see.
So,
All right. Well,
your name, lady.
if I run into him, I'll let him know you're waiting here. Hmm.
What's your name, lady? Because you seem
Oh,
like your name.
just call me whatever you need. Sandy works.
Sure.
What's your name?
Oh, hello,
Oh,
ma'am.
how polite of you. I was fully expecting you to also come up with one after I clearly came up with a fake name.
No, it's okay.
Anyway, if you see a little bluebird flying around, just cover for him.
Oh yeah, he did. We're not. The birds are not supposed to be inside, so we're gonna keep them outside.
Still, if you see a little bluebird flying around, help him out.
It's in it for me.
Hmm. I don't know. What is a? How old are you? 12? 16? 8?
I remember 14. I believe I said 14.
What does a little 14-year-old like yourself want? Because my daughter just wants
Um,
peace and quiet, and my son just wants chaos, and for some reason they're best friends. So I don't know what children want.
um, well, money is always nice.
Hmm. I see. I like you, kid. Alright, well, she sort of pulls out like a platinum piece.
Oh my god.
You see my bird? Help him out.
This is
Remember,
okay.
your friend Sandy is doing something very important. And we're not telling your dad about it.
I never tell my dad anything. He doesn't
Excellent.
listen anyway, so.
Just like my children. Alright, looks like someone's there, and I walk back to the desk.
Yeah,
I'm gonna lean
so
over and say, this is highly unprofessional. Do you know who
we're
I
very,
am?
we are very sorry, lady, for that. We have the pacifist member gives you a new card,
Yay! Very well.
and the pacifist member also kind of pours the half open woman that was in here. Very, my apologies, Lady Midani. I wasn't aware that there were yeah, just I'm
As I
sorry.
said, there is a very important diplomat from Cyre coming here any minute now. So if you see her, you better not make her wait this long.
Oh, ma'am.
And then I head back to my office, and I'm gonna go to my bathroom because there's something in my eye. So I'll be right back, but continue
Oh,
playing.
okay. Yeah. All right. You go upstairs.
So I have a plan to get a key card, but it's a bad plan. I
Oh.
need somebody to stand guard outside. So,
Oh,
What are you doing outside?
Lady Inaza,
of
could you
course.
please help me?
What do I need to do?
Just stand guard in front of the toilet when somebody's in there.
And if somebody came, what do I say?
just that it's defective and they need to use another toilet because there's maintenance in there.
Okay, sure,
We have to
sure,
wait till one person enters. I'm going to try something.
sure.
Alright.
Be my guest.
So I want to stand. We are standing near the toilets on a lookout,
Mm.
and I want to wait till one male employee enters one of the toilets.
Alright.
I mean, they're guys; they don't go in groups. It's just
No. Yeah, I would say you also wait about 10 minutes before someone walks up and just, oh, is it
Hey,
taken?
he can just go in. I mean,
Alright.
I'm standing a little bit away, so as I see him walk in, I'm just assigning to Inaza just to stand in front of it as I enter the toilet. I see this like a toilet room, right? It's just like
Yeah, it's
three,
like
four.
just like the ones that are usually in like offices, right? It's just
Yep.
different rooms for women and men.
So I fully go into the male's bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go there
Oh,
and talk.
their pants unbuckled in a situation that's a little uncomfortable.
So, darling,
Um,
you don't know me, but either one of two things are going to happen. As
mm.
I just unbutton part of the blouse, just pulling it away.
Oh,
Like either you're going to give me your key card and be silent for the rest of the day, or I'm going to scream in 5 seconds, and
Did you?
everybody that enters will assume something here, and you're going to be in a lot of problems.
What?
3,
Huh?
2,
My key card's in
1.
my. Oh,
He hasn't. He doesn't have one on him.
no.
God damn it! It
What
was.
is your plan?
It was such a good plan.
Oh, buddy.
Why are you? You just switch it. Sam, are you okay? What do I need to help you?
I have an important meeting, and I need this key card. But some
Alright,
buffoon,
get them at the desk.
took it. I mean, I
Okay.
bumped into somebody. The papers went all flying, and my boss is going to be really mad if I have to go up to the front to get a new key card. So I need one. Can you get me one discreetly, so I don't get into trouble?
Um,
Persuasion?
but certainly try deception.
Deception? Ah, okay.
Guys,
Damn it. Does my theatrics give me advantage? I mean, I tried something.
he's very nervous, so it's like, I'll just get mine. How about that? And you just
Perfect. Get
don't
it.
tell my wife about this.
Not a problem.
Not that I'm so confused.
So I will let Inaza walk with him.
Some
Yeah, who is
some
this?
some
Oh,
male
is this just some
help.
random guy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was
Yeah.
like, this is someone relevant. Sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna walk with this guy, I guess.
Walk
Okay.
with him, get a card.
You okay?
As I will make myself a little bit scarce. Because I did something that's not really good.
I'm confused. Do I? He gets his jacket. Like, do I give this to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get it back by the end of the day.
Sure. It'll be somewhere. Okay.
What kind of
Please
person was
here.
this? Was this a goblin? A human?
This is a half elf. You're in the
Oh,
Lyrandar
perfect.
building. Most
Not a
of these
problem.
people are half
Right.
elves.
It'll be back.
Alright. So, Ingoria, as you're still standing outside looking at this fascinating door that closes, apparently.
Oh no, I already moved to the flowers because they're pretty.
Oh, flowers are very beautiful. They're these, like, paradise flowers, the birds of paradise, and, like, the lilies, and very nice.
Yeah. So a couple of minutes passes and she snaps out of it like, "Oh, I had a thing to do." All right, let's go. And she enters the building. very confidently walks in, a couple of steps, and only then she stops to look around and immediately approaches the desk. What is the time of day?
It is 2 p.m., ma'am, Miss Lady.
No, it
Two.
was me asking you as the DM, so I know which greeting to use.
It's 2 p.m.
Right. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I have a meeting here with Lady Medani, and I was told that I'm
Yes,
going to need to
and
acquire a
you
card.
immediately get like a card on the desk. There's nothing, no questions asked, nothing.
Lovely. Thank you. Now, where should I go with this?
um, jeez, I'm not supposed to leave here that long. If you
Oh,
like looks,
does nobody know how to reach the Lady Medani's office here? Do they have at
yes,
least a
and
map? The store is
she looks
massive.
behind you and just looks at the teenager behind you and is like, in and out. And
I'm
we'll just
sorry,
look
what?
up. She's talking to the person behind you, the that's in the room. And we'll just look up. Yes, in and out, definitely. They're like, I will get you to Lady Midani's office right this way,
Why, thank you.
my lady. She'll walk to the door. I don't have a card. They don't give me cards.
Um, so
So
why is the person guiding me without the card? That doesn't make any sense. Do they?
you have cards.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Well, my dad works here, but I'm not allowed in technically, unless now because apparently this is important or something.
Listen, it would have been so funny if Willow had responded, "I'm Sandy." It's just full circle.
Oh, I see. So they're just using. Yeah, all right, let's go.
Yeah, hell yeah.
How long have you been waiting here?
Um, did you see what time it was? I don't know. I've been here since like 10.
Oh, so 4 hours. Great. Um,
That's
listen, you're
about
doing
right.
me a favor. I can do you a favor. You do not have a card. I do have a card. Do you know how to get to your dad's office? Because I can
Oh,
let
I
you in,
do.
apparently.
Oh no, I can get from here. I just need it to gate.
Oh,
You know.
great. Then it works for both of us.
I think he's gonna be mad if I do that though. So
Oh,
maybe
I'm
I
not
should.
going with you there. I'm absolutely do not want to be a partake of this. I just wanted to lend you a hand.
I know they already did, but like in and out. But I have things to look at here.
Yeah. All right.
Right, get. She'll guide you to bring you down his office.
Thanks. Don't get in any more trouble.
Me? No. And she'll walk up.
She gives you the mom look.
She doesn't care. You cannot have a mom look worse than.
Where's that Arfira?
No, there's
Touch
no mom look.
mom.
Oh no,
No.
that wasn't supposed to be a scary look. It was like, oh come on, you can do better than that. I know you can.
Power flip and just walks up.
Yeah, anyway, she goes into the office holding the card up. I don't know what magic you did there, but I didn't even finish the sentence and it handed me the card, so great job on that one.
Jazz hands. I learned from some diplomat that I met some time ago.
Oh really? We should
Yeah.
look at that.
Mhm.
Connections as always pay off. Uh where are the rest?
That is a very good question that I hoped Cecile had the answer to, but no, she didn't even notice them leaving. Honestly, what is
I
this
was
girl?
cleaning up
Great.
Mhm.
I think she's
as
only here for the paperwork.
Listen,
That's
we
why they
have
keep
a
her.
telepathic connection and still they have not told us where they are.
as Morgan comes walking back.
Oh, at some point, I'm just trying to use my disguise kit on Inaza just to disguise as the person on the card with the picture.
You're disguising a gnome
Yep,
as a
I'm
half elf?
trying. I'm trying. Stealth and all.
Roll a dexterity based check if you're proficient. I feel
And this
so.
was a male
Roll.
half
Yeah,
Oh
so
This is
no.
rude.
not- old women bent in
I'm
half.
just that good.
Oh, that surprisingly works.
I mean, to the common glance, right? I mean, just the common glance. It looks a little. Won't hold up to the real tough ones, but
It
still.
literally says Lirondar on the thing, and this is a gnome.
Then I
Yeah.
just meet Leander.
Listen,
Hmm.
we
You're like,
we become smaller with age. Listen, that
Oh, you
made
do not?
an older body.
You should have either done yourself as an elf or me as a half elf, you know? But fine, we sit in the office and we watch you come in, followed by, oh, who is this other gnome? Have we met before? What are you doing in our office?
I don't know what he did. What she did.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Oh.
It's that good.
Oh.
why do you look like a half elf and a gnome at the same time?
I don't know.
That is very confusing to look at.
Yeah, it was confusing to be done that to yourself, you know.
By the way, we have
My
cards, and I hold up
question is
2 of the cards.
why?
I've got the third one.
Oh. Oh, excellent.
Oh.
An actual. She's sitting so far away, but she still is able to read it. Oh, excellent. An actual Lirandar card. We don't know what kind of doors we might not be able to get through without that.
That could come in handy.
Nice.
We just have to bring it back by the end of the day.
We just leave them somewhere.
Apparently.
How
Or
did
we
you manage
leave,
to
or
land
we
that?
leave it
How
somewhere
did
that incriminates somebody else.
Yeah,
how did you
that
manage
also
to?
works.
Oh, so you didn't borrow that? Okay, I take my question back.
We did borrow it.
It
somehow.
was a weird type of borrowing. However, it
You
was a
mean
borrowing.
stealing? That's the weird type of
No,
No,
borrowing.
no,
no.
no. We got
She did
permission.
magic.
You asked
I'm
permission
sorry.
and used magic.
We didn't use magic.
Oh no. That type of getting it was magical.
Another kind of magic. Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Okay. Oh, I see. How long did it take you?
short.
Short.
So, the location that
Yeah,
Cecile pointed
short.
out, what is the blueprint saying that we have in front of us about across the hall downstairs?
Not across the hall. It's the you saw when you walked in. There were 2 staircases. The one that is going down, and the one going up. You've been constantly using the one that's going up, and Cecile said that you now have access to the one that's going down. So that's still in the front hall.
Excellent. But do we see on the map where it leads?
You see that it's connected to a series of tunnels underneath the towers, also going to the matriarch ward and the rose ward. You, Lady Midani, would know that those are the higher profile places where people of very importance or more high political status live. So it's important for those people to, if necessary, get out.
Hmm. All right. What I suggest is casual stealth as we make our way down these stairs from the main hall.
We are obviously supposed to be here.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying casual stealth. We just
I think
walk.
it would make sense for us to divide into the groups of 2. After all, I have a meeting with you, and why would we disclose where this meeting was supposed to be happen?
Of course.
And then we don't know anything about them. It's obviously a Lerender half of
Yes, a
Yeah.
Lirandara half
cut in
elf
half.
and her normal sized handler.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just smile and wave.
Smile away, please.
Sure.
Alright, so I believe we should lead the way, and anything happens, we drag way less attention than,
Hmm.
with all due respect.
I'm going to recast telepathic bond. Because that shit only lasts an hour.
Is there a pile of papers that I can carry?
I mean, there are paper in the trash.
I mean, I just grab the papers and then somebody can scold me when I walk behind them.
Alright. So, I will take Ingoria with me. Um, what... Oh, I didn't actually write it down. What languages does Ingoria speak? I have it on my D&D Beyond character sheet. I just didn't put it in the Roll20.
She speaks just common, infernal, draconic, those three.
I don't think I speak Infernal, but maybe Draconic. Let's check. Ah! D&D Beyond. Also, if you're still watching, we're listening to the tunes of Pocket Bard. Even with a free version, you can get so much music out of this one. That's what we're using right now. Is we're using Uni streaming it because Uni's DMing, and Uni has the free version, and you get so much out of it. When normally I have the paid version. Let's see. I also speak Draconic. So,
Actually,
oh,
you do not. We can speak infernal because I have a feed that allows you to understand me.
what?
Okay.
Yes,
What is this
it's
feed?
universal speech.
Just casually speaking Infernal. Why not?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why I was
let's
thinking
go.
like maybe not Infernal. But it would be polite because you are a tiefling and that's your native tongue or your ancestral tongue,
Yeah, so
right?
the thing is, if you want to have a secret conversation, the infernal would be best because the likelihood of someone knowing it is relatively low.
It's an eccentric language.
But you can't understand
Yeah,
me
it
back. Like
does catch
I
attention.
can't speak Infernal back. So if we're
That is
trying to
true.
have a diplomatic conversation, I think we should do it in Draconic,
Draconic.
just because
Yes.
we're sort of trying to keep it somewhat private, right? And just to make sure that like we're not speaking common because most of the conversation is not real. We're gonna make something up. We're smart, but yeah, we're gonna do it in Draconic, I think.
Yep, that works.
All right.
Yeah, because I speak Common, Draconic, Elvish, and Thieves' All right.
Um.
So we just talk about recent political goings-ons,
Mhm.
like of the war, of whatever's happening near. Insert city name here, insert city name here. We're just having a conversation about this quietly. Like I said, we're trying to sort of like socially stealth,
Give the
essentially.
impression
Mhm.
of, yeah.
Yeah. Like we know where we're going and we're just heading down the stairs. Don't worry about it. We're
Mhm.
having a casual conversation while we're doing
Um.
this.
Yeah. Roll me a d4 again. As you're walking, this is more of a what you can come by thing than a you being caught thing.
Sure, Martyna.
So which role is that again?
D4.
Before
Bam bam.
I made a table
I
and
was
I
like,
will
I
use
do
it.
not know the skill.
Um. You catch a glimpse of the girl that let you up being forced down by a security guard.
How far do you think she got into the actual
Oh,
office, or did they cut
Willow,
her
there you
further?
are. I walk over.
Randy.
Yes, hello.
Oh,
I
you two
was
know each
Hello.
I
other
was wondering
already.
where you'd gone. I thought you would be helping me for as intern for today from school, right? This sort of
Right, yes.
cross political thing that we're doing
Of
at
course,
school,
yes.
right? I
Yes,
look
and
at the
my
guard. Why
yes,
are
my
you
reason.
I
being
also
so
look at the guard.
why are you being so rough with her? She is clearly interning with me today, but probably got lost on the way to the toilet. I thought you worked here. Is your memory that bad, darling?
No, I was looking for the printer. Or well,
Mm-hmm.
not the printer, but like thing.
The post
Um
room.
yeah, but they're used to assisting me out of the door, so I guess that's maybe why this happened because they weren't told this.
I start ushering the guard away.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, we got this. Don't worry about it.
Alright. And the guards does this to Willow and just walks off. So thank you. That's
Listen,
dope.
we're heading down because we have important political information, but you don't happen to know
Mm,
anything about the basement of this tower and the tunnels?
um no, but I wanna know something about the basement of the tower and the tunnels. Definitely.
I speak telepathically to you. Do you think that is a good idea? She's just a kid.
I say back, as soon as we get caught, we pretend we were chasing her because they don't want her down there. And we are like, oh yeah, no, this girl, she's clearly messing in business she's not supposed to mess in. We were just taking her back out. I say
And
Who
telepathically,
are
right?
we to?
and if
Well,
you're
who are we to stop you from learning that as well?
when
I mean, it is a school project
Ophelia
after
would
all.
read on Willow's face like, I don't care if I get caught. I want to see what's down there. Like she's very intrigued as to what's going on down there.
All right, listen up, kid. Here's the plan.
All right,
You're with us, but as soon as we get caught, you're running from us, and we're chasing you, and that's why we're down there.
got it.
Got it.
Can do that.
She starts heading down and having this conversation in Draconic, again about like actual recent political goings on.
Willow knows Draconic, so this helps.
Yes. Remember, if we get caught in a non-suspicious way, you're interning with me, so don't say anything unless you're asked. All right.
Lady. Sandy.
My lady will do, yes.
Cool.
And then walk
Great.
down the stairs.
I expect we are following a little later. Just like 1 minute gap.
Hmm.
I'm following Inaza with a pile of trash paper.
I am
I
just
need a
trying
card
be
to get down.
confident.
Oh, don't I need a card to get down?
Sure, go get one.
They don't. I just told you that they don't give me cards.
Talk to the lady at the desk.
Yes. She'll walk over.
I'll summon Robert again. Try getting card out with Robert again.
I assume we are going to stand and look directly at the receptionist in the meantime to ensure that Willow gets the card.
Sure. We're doing both.
Thanks. Yeah. Yeah. Make a strength check for Robert and Ingoria make an intimidation check, I guess. Oh, look at that!
He's so strong with his -3.
Robert helps the half-elf open the drawer. She just gives it. Giggles and walks and turns you again.
So now we have
Alright.
2. Robert has one and Willow
No.
has one.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm
Excellent.
gonna say yes.
Yes, and Robert has his own little card. Avelio's gonna clip it on to like his wing so that he can also like show it off to people. Put him on her shoulder.
Right.
Alright. Oh,
So-
yes. So, as you're well aware, I am Sandy, and this, of course, is...
Doesn't respond.
Starts snapping her fingers. What?
The share.io doesn't work.
Share.io stopped functioning.
Um,
Right.
Martyna, are you okay? Hello?
What's that?
Sorry. Yep.
Martyna!
She disassociated so hard that not even understand what was going on.
Alright, let's do that whole thing again. So I, of course, as you know, am Sandy, which is definitely my name.
Yeah.
And this is...
Nessus.
Sure. Cool. Okay,
Alright.
that's it. I can remember that.
Immediately, Avalio mentally goes, "Why the fuck would you do that? Isn't that your
That's the
actual daughter's
first
name?"
The
You
first thing that came into my
stupid
mind. I do not perform
Such-
well.
I will say that we don't know where Dumar gets it from.
Alright, and then yeah, we walk into the basement and wait for
Right.
the others.
Okay, start walking down. You end up in a stone hallway with there are some magical lights lit so it's not too dark.
Can I immediately check in any scuff marks on the ground or dust prints left in like corners of this hallway, perhaps because it's a basement? Any like most traveled route down here?
Maybe an investigation check.
Yes. I have advantage. There you go.
Yeah, you seem to notice that they are heading not in the direction that the vapors were talking about, which is to the sides, but more down.
Hang on, I'm just trying to do the thing of like, all right, this one. What did you say?
Um, unlike what the papers said, that you see two tunnels to the side, but it's a little alcove. You see a lot of footprints going downwards, so like south,
Sure,
but
we
you do not see an
follow.
opening. Yeah,
Oh,
it's a
there's
wall.
a wall, just a blank wall.
Yeah.
Nice. Um. Sure.
Weren't there supposed to be a passage here?
Do I see anything
You did not
on
see.
this wall?
You did not
Like
see a passage on the papers, but you do see people's words. So, what? Sorry, what do you say?
Yeah. Can I check the wall?
Yeah, make another investigation check.
Obviously, meanwhile, Robert is keeping an eye over my shoulder to make sure we don't get snuck up on from behind.
Yeah, you start like moving your hand from the wall, and at the moment you just pass through it.
Nice.
Are we near them?
I would say you're in the there's a like the central the desk area right now. So you could go down.
We would go down.
Yeah.
Maybe we should wait for them here. I mean, we are already in an area where there are no people, right?
Yeah. Isabella puts her hand through the wall. Willow just says, "Cool, secret wall."
Mm-hmm. While we're still waiting, I want to use one more ability, so I want to use Unerring Eye again, which reveals presence of illusions and shape changes to me, because I just want to see if there's more secret passages, like
Okay.
along this hallway, basically.
No, just the one that you
Alright.
just.
But now I can see the outline clearly, I
Yeah.
imagine, with the way that the illusion thing works.
This like, bow shape, like
Nice.
yeah.
It's interesting that they put an illusion here, but didn't support it by anything. Like someone could actually trip and get through this wall.
Yeah, half-assing things happens a lot. Just saying.
Well, if they are trying to keep something hidden, maybe they should actually full ass it.
Well, maybe because not a lot of people already can get down here.
Yet here you are.
I put
Damn, where
Robert
are they?
on Willow's head, still keeping an eye out in the different direction than I am facing, but yeah.
Here, my mom doesn't let me have animals. It's adorable.
Where did they went?
Down. You're just walking in
No,
this
I
Down
know.
stairs.
I'm trying to stop the conversation. Don't worry.
You get there.
Ah.
It's all good.
Great. Did you guys find anything here?
Yes, and I walk through the wall.
Oh,
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
when I
Why
see
is there a
this,
child?
I would like to cast a spell.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace on everybody here.
I'm going to start playing Secret Tunnel on my loot.
I immediately turn around and go,
Oh.
this is not the moment for that.
It's a very quiet Secret Tunnel.
Is it? You're doing a very quiet counter charm?
As I did
Oh,
this, I
yes,
will crack my flute and support you.
This is my intern. I am
Hi.
Sandy. She is Nez's. And this is Willow.
Hello.
Hello, Willow.
Hello.
Now, let's not become a band. We are not at a fair.
Alright, this has been a gravy enough.
Alright.
Fine.
I'll be ahead. I'll be the first in the group as we're heading down.
Tell me where you want Willow.
In the middle.
Middle.
Alright. Okay. You
Roll
start
stealth.
walking. Roll stealth. Yeah.
I don't know. Are
I
we?
guess.
We're trying to stealth, right? Because you cast Pass Without a Trace, so I'd assume we're stealthing.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Let's see.
44.
Jesus Christ.
That's a decent stealth.
This is equal to the highest persuasion check I have ever rolled, which was also a 44.
God damn.
hmm That was with 2 bardic inspirations and advantage. Nice.
Um,
Nice.
we don't talk about that.
It's okay. Together
I mean,
we
it's
have an
still
average.
14.
Together we have an average of 24. It's fine.
Yeah, that's good. That's all good. All right. You
Wait, the
start
parrot and Willow, right? Oh yeah, the parrot still needs to
with
roll.
the parent. I am the parent.
My boy, Robert. How dare you assume that he is going to fuck this up? It's,
He's fine.
yeah.
He did better.
Don't come for my boy.
Yeah, you walk down a stone hallway and you see about a wooden door up ahead.
I'm going to
Um,
gesture for everyone to hold. Tippy tippy toe toward the door and listen.
like a perception check.
I think this is work. It's called steady eye, but does it work for? It doesn't say it's
I mean,
based on sight, even though it is called steady eye.
yeah, I would say based on what the description is, I would say you're allowed to have advantage on perception.
Excellent.
Um, you listen, kind of hear the breathing from your other party members behind you, and nothing else.
Nice. I will pull out some thieves' tools. Actually, does this door have a lock on it? Do I
I
need
was about
thieves'
to describe the
tools?
door.
Yes, thank you.
You see a standard wooden door without a handle, with what seems to be a metal lock on the side.
Alright. I'm going to use an action to cast Detect Magic.
Alright. You see detect magic also tells you what tool, right?
Yes.
It
Glyph of fireball.
duration.
What?
There's
Abjuration. Oh,
abjuration magic
abjuration.
on the lock. Yeah.
Yes. Alright. I will turn to the party and say, well, I'm quite alright at doing this. I might need a little bit of help. I would assume that there is some type of arcane lock spell in play here, meaning that I'm going to just need a little
Oh.
bit of support.
No problem, darling. I will cast Dispel Magic.
I want you to do
Nice.
Do you need me to roll anything for it?
What?
Is it arcane lock? Because
I
I believe
don't
that's a second level spell, so then the dispel magic should.
know. It's alarm, so
Oh
you
jeez.
should be able to.
That's a first
Yeah,
level spell, so we're still
yeah,
good. Yeah.
yeah.
Still important that we dispelled it.
Alarm is worse than arcane lock. Yeah, I assume it was
Yeah.
arcane lock. All right. Excellent. Nice. Great. Um, is the magic now gone, or do I sense more magic?
No, the magic is gone now.
Excellent. Then I will lockpick it.
Great. For me,
Dexterity, I assume.
I'm going to keep on playing very quiet secret tunnel to give a bardic inspiration die.
You. I'm gonna keep it for later.
Cool.
you start fidgeting with it and start to think this is a highly difficult lock to be
Oh.
put on this door.
19 is not high enough.
No.
Can I add the bardic inspiration? Because I cannot roll lower than 19. 19 is my lowest. Like, if you want me to
Yeah,
try
I would
again,
say.
I'm gonna roll 19 again. At least.
Alright.
Do you want me to try again?
No, I will allow you to roll the
Yeah,
bardic
Sure.
inspiration.
It's a d10. Once again, Martyna blissfully unaware we're talking to her.
No, I said it's a D10.
All right, we didn't.
It didn't
that.
catch it, but
Nope,
I
we
did
didn't
hear
catch
you and I
that.
did respond.
Yeah.
As you were thinking this while lockpicking, noodles the subtle tunes, you start getting in more on the flow and realize, oh, probably seen this on the candidate's offices before, and start unlocking it,
Nice. House
and it's
Kundarak
open.
could never.
Yeah.
All right, I keep this lock because it's a good lock. And then I will crank the door slightly and try and peek in.
Right, you see a long hallway. And I will move you over. I hope I did this
How
correctly.
very spookily. A long, spooky
Yeah.
hallway. All right, I still have my detect
And
magic
there's
up.
another door on the end of it, and you do not detect any magic.
Great.
So
I'll
it's
start
only your.
going ahead. I assume we are maintaining the same stealth we had, or do you want us to reroll?
Oh, you'll maintain the same stuff.
Excellent. So I will be ahead. Willow will be in the middle. I think
You can place where Willow is with Robert. That's
Sure. I think the ideal marching order would probably be Morgain in the back, and then our other friends in the center, sort of.
Yep.
Can you guys not control your guys?
you should be able to.
Welcome to Roll20. Also, for people watching at home, I didn't set up a Roll20 battle screen, so people at home can only see the chat. So if there's going to be a
Yeah.
battle,
So
we need to describe our shit.
no, there's no battle. But what you see is a long tunnel with a door on the end of it. Like I said, it's not battle based.
But what if these armors are actually animated armors?
Well, you didn't see any magic, so I doubt it.
They don't show up on detect magic. It's a thing that is on the character sheet, but it's
Right.
fine. That's why I was specifically asking, because I was like,
Hmm.
"There's armors on this map."
No, I just needed a map with a hallway, and I could not find one, so this
Alright,
worked.
so we're heading down this hallway.
Yeah.
Quietly. Bless
So
you.
as you're stepping on about this area from there to
I mean,
there, you
yeah.
notice that there are, as you're pushing down the plates, there are music notes coming up from them.
Nice.
What do you mean music note?
It's a bar puzzle.
Do I recognize the song that they're playing out?
No, they're just individual notes.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
I want Robert to fly to the end of the hallway, check out because there's a door at the end of this hallway, yeah? Fly over these pressure plates so that he's not pressing any of them, and see if there's any type of inscription or anything that would tell us what to do to open this door. Because it's likely linked to this music system.
You see a music sheet note thing.
Alright. Ingoria, darling, there is some music at the end of this hallway. I'm sure you can read it.
Yeah, I should be able to. I'm going to take a look at it. Alright. I will try to play those notes on my lute.
Right. You do so easily, nothing happens.
I will go backwards.
Nothing happens.
I will try to read the notes as the letters because that's way of reading the notes.
All right. You read it F-A. Sure, reading this off.
A.
No, it's not FA because it's in a lower. It's not in a G
Lower key.
major. It's in a.
Yeah, but I only have a thing for like the F's and the whatever the fucks, because I do not know the actual terminology for this shit. I
Sure,
just
I'm
know what. Yeah.
trying to grab them right now.
So F P, I think. No, FC. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. If you're doing it, it's F C F. So a high F and a high C, and then another C and then another high F. But but the key is wrong. It's not in a G. It's in a lower. What do you call? I don't forget what you call that.
Mhm. Lower major. Yeah.
Yeah.
As you did walk on the tiles, you did notice that some of the notes align with the notes that you see on the door.
So there are notes on the tiles?
No, the tiles play notes when you step on them.
Oh, all right. I am going to step on the tiles to identify them and then play the sound.
What would I have you?
Performance?
Yeah. Roll me a performance. Please.
A dexterity-based performance check.
Yeah. Yeah. You. I'm gonna move you because you're on my writing. You notice that you need to do this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one.
So it was
So
this, 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 and this.
Mhm.
Yes?
correct. The door opens.
All right. Great.
What a
All
very.
right.
I'm just gonna make like a snarky comment, like, what a very Fjarlin thing of them to do. A bard puzzle.
Well,
You
would you be able to solve it?
No, it's a
get
Fjarlin
to.
thing to do. They are entertainers after all, aren't they?
Oh, somebody needs to keep up appearances, right?
Get to the second hallway.
I mean, we can't all be sophisticated, of course.
Of course.
And once again, you find a hallway. It has a few levers on the side and one door.
Who are they protecting down here? The Queen of Ondare. Jesus Christ.
Who is that? I don't know this patron.
The Queen of Ondare. Ondare's a country.
No, this Jesus person.
Oh. I don't know. I heard my husband talk about him.
You see on the door there are different
Is
colors.
your husband a heretic? Interesting.
Oh, I think we are supposed to mix the colors in order to make those that are on the doors.
Alright.
So the first one would be the yellow and blue, then the red and white, and then
Black and
what is
white.
that delete color?
Blue color. I would assume maybe if you fucked up, I would have you delete
Oh.
progress.
Let's show you how good we are at color
Black
theory.
and white.
Alright. So we make green. How, Blurry?
Whoa, wait. Green,
How do we
blue,
make
and yellow.
Alright,
Listen,
so we stand on the blue and the
technically-
yellow.
Yeah, you flip
Yes.
the blue and yellow levers, and the
Yeah.
light under the green shows up.
Hey, alright,
Yes.
Blurry, how do we make pink?
Red and white.
Good job!
You flip the levers, the light shows up.
Why am I being cast?
Blurry, how do we... Because I feel like you need a little shine for your character. A little bit. How do we make gray?
Pick easy
Do you
colors, so
want-
it's like
A possible answer or a technical answer?
The possible answer.
Puzzle, the puzzle answer.
Listen, there's black and white.
Hey!
Hey.
Look at you
flip the
go.
levers, the light shows up.
Baby puzzles for big adults. And then last one is
Yeah.
orange.
Oh god, that's orange? I thought that was a goddamn brown. Anyways.
Yeah, it's a darker orange, so you know.
Listen.
Well, does anything happen if we flip the red and the yellow?
No.
Then we add some black.
Yeah.
Yeah, light flies up your open. Get you out of it.
Oh god.
Ooh.
Alright. You enter a circular meeting room. It includes a round table with a 3D spectral map of Beauvais. It has a few wooden chairs around it, with felt cushions attached to them. There's a banner with the Lirandar house crest hanging from the far wall across from where you're standing. There are also some sickle-shaped cupboards aligned to that back wall. The room is lit by magical lanterns hanging from the ceiling.
I honestly fully expected there to be another puzzle room.
Yes,
Maybe
but
I
I'm not good
decided
at
that the
making
color
up
theory
puzzles.
for
And thus,
kindergarten was enough of
and
protection.
Michelle expected there to be another puzzle room, and thus Michelle wasn't paying attention to the description of the room and just waiting for the puzzle. So what are we actually
Yeah.
looking at? I was drawing a cube on my desk.
You enter a circular meeting room. It includes a round wooden table with a 3D spectral map of Beauvais. It has a few wooden chairs around it with felt cushions attached to them. There's a big banner with the Lirandar house crest hanging from the far wall across from where you're standing. There are also some sickle-shaped cupboards aligned on that back wall. The room is lit by magical lanterns hanging from the ceiling.
Is there another way out of this room?
No.
It's snooping time. We're
Do
snooping.
you
Alright.
think that every time they want to have a meeting here, they have to flip the colors to make another colors?
That's funny.
I don't know.
Honestly, a code on the log would have been much easier for everyone. Do you think they change the colors weekly?
I think maybe someone from House Kundarak does come here to change the colors, yes.
Yeah, I do so as I also snoop around the room.
Right, make some investigation check.
Yes, please.
I shall too. Oh god. Okay. Oh.
Ooh,
Oh.
Nice.
nice. Ingoria finds some loose letters that are still on the tables. It says, this is dated a few days ago. Who this may concern, we are still getting nowhere with these gnomes and their persistent need to make everything a game. I will try to get through to them, but that this is great profit not to just us but also them. You will hear from me, Darion the Kenneth. And then another one, dated yesterday. Constance, we are getting closer to figuring out to stabilize the magic in vessels of this size. This will definitely be a chore. Now, I'm not sure I want to keep the gnomes in the round table deals after we have figured this out, but I'm sure we can discuss at future meetings. Darian the Kenneth.
I'm, of course, making instant copies of these with my forgery kit, please. Including the
Of course,
handwriting.
of course. I would say, you find that most of the cupboards are locked, but you perfect forgery.
I'm keeping the
I would,
original and leaving the copies
yeah.
here.
And I would say Inaza finds some, I did, I close these tabs, that's great. Some, loose lying grit paper, which you feel could be used for sketches, things. Well, I'm gonna open up the links on this picture. Yeah, Morgan and, Avelio notice that the cupboards are locked and feel like they might want to get in.
Oh, they're locked? Alright, well,
Hmm.
if only there was something we could do about that.
Oh no!
Oh no.
What do we do now?
I
What do you...
punched the cupboard.
Where's the cupboard?
I pull out my thief's tools.
Alright, roll a, um, uh, the one that you just punch thing. I don't remember the name. Sorry.
Roll punch check.
Strength?
No, the, yeah, strength or the, if you're,
Acrob- uh, athletics?
no, the unarmed strike. That's it.
Ah, unarmed strike.
Yeah.
I don't have that one set up.
That's just a strength check if you're not proficient, so it's fine.
Well, it's still 13. I mean, it's a wooden
You,
cupboard, right?
you punch this cupboard, that shit, thick wood. It hurts, yo.
Also, maybe we should not
Don't
be leaving traces
break
of anything
anything.
here. Yes.
Exactly. Let's try to make it more subtle.
Yeah, you can roll me a pistol check.
Can anyone help me?
Sure.
Thank you. Oh, advantage because someone's helping me.
Shouldn't we have checked for alarm or something?
I have detect magic up, so it should be fine.
Yeah, only the lanterns. You open the cupboard and you find 4 different other letters. This one that you find first is dated about a month ago. To whoever this may concern, we in the canon think we have a great idea for you and your people to expand your transportation network. We think we can make it possible to make ships that wouldn't only have to cross sea and lakes. Just let us know what you think about this. We could get together to discuss it. Darian the canon.
This Darian the Kenneth person really doesn't know who he's writing letters to, does he?
No.
To whoever it may concern.
The next one you have it's dated to it's about a week after the one that you just read. During the canon, it's addressing him. Can you give us a timeline on when your so-called magic ships can be succeeded in? I could really help us to know if this is worth unlimited time and money. I am myself very interested by and also need to confess to list of the house. Get back to me, Constant the Lirandar.
Sure.
And then
Once
this
again,
one,
on my natural 20, I'm making exact copies,
yeah,
putting them back exactly where they were, but I'm keeping the originals.
yes.
Alright.
And then another one that's from about a week ago. Constance, I have attached some sketches of what we believe it might look like based on the brainstorm we had, and I will give you the links for.
I think Avaliel is gonna say this would be ruinous for House Orion.
But it's also probably going to be very expensive, not for a regular
Oh,
travel.
also 100% as we walked into this room, she would have told Willow to watch the door with Robert.
True.
So I drew on my desk and I'm trying to erase it, but this eraser is like, you know how the eraser when you try and erase stuff and it just becomes dirty for some reason and you're like, you're supposed to be an eraser, what are you doing?
How to erase
No!
eraser?
Why does it do that?
What the fuck is that?
So rude. I wanted to send a picture, but it's not working.
Aw.
It's not doing the thing. Anyway, you see, these, yeah, I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh, cool.
Let us know what, yeah. Let us know what you would rather have us start on. We have a limited supply of kyber shards currently working on getting more. We'll keep you updated. And that's it.
I will also try. I don't remember how to do this. I once knew it. That work? Hey!
Yes!
Look at me, so professional.
Eee.
There are
Once
two
again,
others, but
this would be ruinous for House Orion.
yeah.
I obviously cannot make a forgery of this, but I will try my best to like note down any important things and make a rough sketch.
And make a history check. The
This,
below.
this might
Me?
prove useful
Yes.
for the war,
For who?
for whichever side can pay for it, I believe.
Yeah, so it's not useful. It could be bad for the war. It could transport weapons at a far faster pace than the countries that don't have these machineries. You,
I
as
mean,
well
they
as
can,
I, know that the houses profit from keeping the war going.
yeah, but they can be put full on with weapons. I mean, the destruction levels would be immense.
Imagine if only one country has the funds to get something like this.
Nah, there are
Imagine
too
if only
many.
one country has the knowledge to get something like this.
Do you mean?
Funds can be raised, but if this is patented and secret, Then only one country will have access to it.
Oh no, they're selling it to the highest bidder, but only that country will have access to it.
Yes, exactly. So
Um,
it will be strictly within one country.
can someone help me with this history check, or is this a specific thing
Yes.
that only my character would know?
Yes, Inaza would be able to help you with the history check.
Sure. Do you want to both roll, or would you like to aid me? I am proficient in history.
Do what you want.
Well,
Honestly.
I'm asking Blurry.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, what?
Good morning. What happened?
I'm sorry, I'm very
We were
tired.
asked to make a history check. Would you like to roll and I roll both two, or would you like to give me advantage because I am proficient in history?
I am not, so I will just give you advantage.
All right.
You would know with the help of Inez, the gnomes they probably meant in the previous letters are the ones from Zilargo who have teached the who are currently teaching the canon the ways of to transmute elemental magic into kyber shards.
I don't know what to do with this information.
Well, it was said earlier that the canon wants to get rid of them outside of the deal, so that's why you probably think the Nas has been invited, maybe.
It looks like these Lirandars and Caniths are trying to cut your kin out of the deal, Inaza.
Good luck for them.
I don't know. Perhaps that's why you were asked to tag along.
Honestly, I still don't know why. Mostly, but that would make sense.
Well, I obviously need to get my house in on this airship deal. Seems very profitable.
There might be a lot of nations paying just for the information about this.
Exactly. Ingoria, why do you think you're here?
It's a great question. Maybe they want to give us the advantage. It hasn't been going on great lately. But also, I don't think that Cyre has currently the funds to afford that.
Perhaps there's a bit of a political heads up that some of the other countries might soon be able to get more troops to other locations rather quickly.
That could be catastrophic. I might have to look for a way to actually get out of the country with my kids.
Yes, you might have to.
Or we can bring this information to Cyre sooner rather than later. Maybe they can cut a deal with the Leondars.
You would suggest not selling this information to all the countries.
I mean, as my house is based from Cyre, I prefer that we can still live there.
Oh, I absolutely prefer that one too, but also, what we are looking here at could cause a genocide if used in a properly wrong way, meaning that if only two nations have an access to it, the rest will be unaware until it actually happens. So, as much as I would love for Cyre to have the upper hand in this one, I think the right thing to do, morally, not money-wise, would be to let everyone know. Because this is an actual game changer that can turn the tides of war. And I do not want to have this blood on my hands.
Yeah, you don't sell something like this to the winning side, you sell it to the underdog.
We do not have the exact plans, we don't have any information about it. We do not have the technology, we do not have the materials, we do not have the building plans
You don't need the
or
technology and the
schemes.
building plans. Lirandar is making them. You're just buying them. Even if you were building them, who would pilot them? It seems from these prints that they run on elemental energy channeled by the dragon mark.
So it's supposed to be operated by Lyrander only.
Yes, perhaps Caniths could do something, but yes, mostly that.
So they are on the winning side anyway.
Oh, Yes, that's how business works. If you have stakes in both pots, you are always on the winning side.
That's diabolically genius. It would give Cyre an upper hand, that's for sure.
So you better start talking to your prince that he should maybe put some money aside for when this hits the market, so that your country can be the first to get some.
Cyre might grow even stronger than they are.
Have we thoroughly searched this room? Do I have the feeling that we have found any information there is to find? Can I check like bottoms of desks if there's any secret compartments or drawers or anything behind the banner? If
But
there's like
you're
a vault, anywhere, just.
yeah, I would say you've already searched thoroughly. There's nothing else that's currently here because well, it's already underground in a place that has guards in ish. So they would feel to not hide under any other information under drawers and other places.
Sure. All right.
Yes, this is it's almost the end. It's we're
Yeah, this is where we head out, right?
Hmm,
Excellent.
yeah.
Now, the question is, how much do we tell to our tavern owner?
Oh, I'm not telling him anything. If you want to, sell this
0.
information for as much money as you need, Ingoria, but no.
No, I'm also not interested. I mean, he didn't tell us anything about himself, did he?
Nope.
So, for all we know, their motives might be purely evil.
Yes, and if we're going to sell this information, then we don't want anyone else to know it.
On the other hand, we are all contacted personally. So, they do have a way to get to us.
Do you think I'm gonna let myself get blackmailed?
Well, you maybe not. I'm in a slightly different position. And skill set for that matter.
Listen, if this person reaches out to you, just let Morgain know. I'm sure she has a way to deal with it. And this is like a slight hint of like, you're useful.
So, do we just skip the tavern?
That's what I was going to do.
Oh, yes.
Great. So, I guess we're all on the same ship back.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna go talk to Cecile. Might
Yeah.
stay around here for a while, set up a meeting with Alexander, discuss some interesting little tweets that hit my ear.
You're starting to head out
I need to get back
to
home.
the hallway. You see this Willow sitting down. She's just drawing in the dust of the floor.
Oh, darling, don't do that. They're gonna know that we're here.
Hmm? Oh, she'll just look like a little dress cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
You know, one day
So,
I believe your house might be richer than some of the others.
oh, that's that sounds good.
Yes. All right.
I
Let's
don't
get
know
out
what
of
I'm
here.
gonna do with that information though. So,
Well, is your journey satisfied, Willow?
mine?
Well, yes. You wanted to see what was down here. Are you satisfied?
Mm, no, I think I'm gonna maybe check out the other tunnels
I
and
think
if I
maybe
can get
not.
out. But, 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 please.
Listen, we already got you this far. You already saw some stuff you were not supposed to see, and people saw you go down here with us. So, if we let you go off, then they're gonna blame
Hmm.
us for it. Can't risk my good name now, can I,
Hmm.
Sandy?
Fine. No fun.
All right, we start heading out.
Yes.
Alright. Seems we out. I'm assuming you close the door. Go to doors.
Yeah, put all the padlocks
Yeah.
back on, everything.
Hmm.
I very sadly leave this padlock behind, and then I'm like, Right, the alarm spell. I cast alarm.
Okay.
I think.
It will not do anything now.
I
Still.
I don't know what triggered the alarm. It's like until the spell ends, it alerts me, or I can designate like an audible alarm. Would the detect magic have told me if it was like a personal trigger or like an audible trigger alarm?
It was then sense that it's a personal trigger.
It was a personal trigger, then I'm not casting
Yeah.
alarm. All right,
Yeah.
we're just leaving.
Hmm.
Convince this person that they gaslight them by convincing them they forgot to set it up when they left.
Yeah. Right. You start leaving. And then goes, okay. We're back in the central hall.
Excellent. I will hand in the extra key card and go back to the office, meet up with Cecile, and sort of say goodbye to everyone, right? Because I think this is where we part ways. Lady Fjarlan, if you could come with me to my office, actually. Ingoria, I wish you a good journey back to Cyre. Inaz, I don't know what you are
Hopefully, we'll see
going
you soon.
to do with this information, but you might want to let your kin know they're about to get cut out of the deal.
Oh, don't worry, I will.
I will see you soon at your offices.
I would
Oh,
ask you to accompany me right now. We're already here anyway.
I know. Give me 5 minutes. I need to give a key card back to somebody.
Yeah.
Sure. Now, remember, we don't want this information just spread all willy-nilly, because we don't know what
Oh
the
no,
wrong people will do with this type of information.
surely.
I'd say not to you, but to Inaza and Ingoria.
I understand the severity of this information, don't worry.
Oh, I do as well.
Alright. In my office in 5, then.
Surely.
Excellent. And it Valiel goes back to her office and she drafts like a confidentiality contract where there is this like intellectual property of this knowledge and who we're allowed to spread it to and like who's gonna take credit for which one, because like she's gonna tell her house, she's gonna like probably tell each of the like people that are paying her house in each of the countries for this information. She's gonna give them this information, but she wants to like make sure Morgain is in on this deal and not gonna fuck her over essentially. In the 5 minutes that you're gone, she's drafting up this whole
Yeah.
bureaucratic bullshit contract.
Yeah. I'm assuming it's gonna be signed. Jasper.
And now I feel bad for what I wanted to do.
Oh.
No, I will sign it. It's good.
Okay.
Why, you
Oh,
were gonna ghost me?
yeah, no, I was going to inform them like it might be interesting to raid the Midani quarters here and go off with the information and you get caught with all the documents, but I find this information better because I need it as well. We might profit both from it. An alliance with the Medanis might be interesting.
Yes, this is my thought.
But I have to give back the keycard.
You get back the key card.
But you are quite trusting, darling.
Trusting? You think I trusted you for a second? What do you
Oh,
who do you think my bird was keeping an eye on?
oh, I know. It wasn't quite subtle.
What are you doing after this?
Oh, we will stay in contact soonish.
Excellent. But yeah, again, I imagine each of the nations is paying Madani operatives to give them any information they have. So anyone who is paying Madani for this information, she's giving this information to, and then sort of making sure there is a cut of the money going to House Fjarlan. You know, they're not informants, so she cannot formally include like 50% is for you, because this is like you're assassins and you just happen to be there, and she's cutting you in on the deal.
It's fine.
Yeah.
All right. As you make your respective ways to your business, to your homeland, and you do with the information whatever you please, and that is the end of the adventure. Yay.
See, Kay isn't gonna blackmail Ingoria's family. Don't worry about it.
You wouldn't dare. After everything we went through.
10 years later in the roleplay channel. Welcome back. By the way, your mom was supposed to do a quest for me and she never gave me the information back.
What do you mean a quest? My mom doesn't do those.
Yeah, thank you for doing this, for allowing me to have you do this, because I've been wanting to write a one shot about on Stormhome about this for a while now, but I haven't been able to figure out how to do it. So it's good.
Yeah, excellent. Very nice. Also, I just want to say, Jasper, if you had ratted me out, which would have been so interesting plot-wise, I still cast Invisibility and Disguise Self, so I think I would still have
I
gotten
know.
out.
I
Yeah,
know you would have gotten out, but it would have been interesting for the plot. But
sure.
we had little time. That was.
And I also
It's
think
okay.
100% Avaliel is gonna set up a meeting with Alexander and be like, "So I know what you're planning. Do you know what your house is planning?
I feel something for the
When were
roleplay
you gonna
channel.
clue the 12 in?" Like she's just like, "This is hot cause. What are you doing?" Yeah. All right. Well, Uni, you want to sign us off?
Yes, thank you all so much for watching,
Mhm.
and do not forget to roll for frog.
Ribbit.
Ribbit.